What is up, guys? Welcome back. Today we are going to be running in this car. Don't worry about that car, that is going to be in another video. But today we are running in the Thunder Tiger MTA 4S28. So you might have seen in the previous video that we have done the fixing of the gearbox and the roll bar. Well, today we're going to check if the 2-speed works, and we're basically just going to see if it shifts when we want it to shift. So let's get to that right now. Right, starting up now. Warm it up and everything. Was that full speed?
It's not
Didn't change. Okay, well, I don't know if you can hear that, but the car is not changing over to second gear. It could be stuck in second gear, or it could be just stuck in first gear. Okay, I think now we must. Yeah. Okay, quick note. We tried our best to tune the S50 gearbox that we put in this car, and we just couldn't make it change over. So what we did is we actually made the engine run better. So what we did is we waited for those two gear parts to arrive, and they arrived. So what we did is we took the original S28 gearbox that was in this car, fixed the gearbox. Well, I say we, my dad mainly fixed the gearbox. And yeah, so my dad put those two gears in the gearbox, and here we are now. Let me show you what my dad got up to.
Good morning, audience. Well, we're back with the S28. What do we have in store for you today? Well, in the previous videos, you guys saw that we swapped the gearbox and we got the car running. Yes, it works. Selects gear, moves forward, even reverse gear is working. But there's a problem. We took it out on a stretch of road to test out if it goes into second gear, and guess what? It doesn't. So what now? This is what now. Let's show you. So we guys swapped this gearbox out. What we did was, that was the gearbox from an S50, and what we did was we swapped out the front half of the gearbox only, and we put it here. The back half, the S50, we kept it as is. So in other words, this is the S28 part, that's the S50 part. That's the S28 part, that's the S50 part. So if I open up this gearbox now, you'll find the old broken gears still here inside. Okay, but now it's not changing over to second gear, even though I've went in here and adjusted a few times. This is obviously the settings for when or how early or how late the second gear comes in. I have fiddled around with it quite a few times over a few days. Nothing. It stays in first gear, just doesn't tick over to second gear. So yeah, I've ordered these parts before I got this. And I waited like 100 years for it. And finally, the parts have arrived. Here we go. Nice, brand new parts. Old, new parts. As you guys know, Thunder Tiger has been discontinued for years now. These things are the most difficult things to get. So yeah, what we're gonna do now, I think, is put everything back the way it was. In other words, take this part back out of the S50, put it back on the S50 gearbox, keep the S50 gearbox aside as a spare, and then take these gears, put them back or replace those broken gears, and then we'll take it from there. Alrighty, so here we go. Time to take this gearbox out. And there we go. One by complete gearbox. Time to put it in that big gap there.
Okay, so now that my dad finished, put the gearbox and everything back in, let's go take this car out for a quick spin and make sure all the gears are working. We're going to start out first, if reverse works, then 2-speed, then some cool shots of this car.
You see, reverse even works. Okay, now drive. I don't know if you heard that, but there's second gear. Go again. Right. Now, let's get some cool shots. Right now, you can.
Well, there we go. We got reverse working, we got the shifting to working, then we got some very good shots to go ahead with that. So that's it for the Thunder Tiger MTA S28. It's a really good car. It starts up very fast. And yeah, so yeah, this is the car. That's how it is. And yeah, if you want to see more of this car in action, subscribe, like the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.